Hello, Internet. My name is Alexander Tischler, and I'm hoping that you guys, the awesome people behind the monitors, are willing to help me accomplish my lifelong dream of backpacking around the world. Yeah, backpacking, walking and living out of a backpack across the world. Pretty intense, even from my point of view. And it's taken me years to even accept and wrap my mind around it and believe that I am capable of doing something so abnormal and different, at least from the perspective of a US citizen. But I'm an anthropology major, and I believe that I can't accurately call myself an anthropologist. To be fair, I'm actually an archaeologist, but archaeology is just the branch of anthropology. But I can't call myself, an anthropologist or an archaeologist without being able to actually say that I've experienced other cultures. It's fine reading about them, but there's a whole another world to it, a whole other side, and that's actually living it and experiencing it. Um, I'm also that's the school side of it, but it's more than just that. My father wanted to do something similar. He wanted to sail around the world. Unfortunately, just as this trip was beginning, it had to end, and he's now really sick. He has multiple sclerosis, and he can no longer make such a trip because he's relying on a lot of medication and just everything else that goes along with it. So in many ways, I want this trip to be, for me, self-discovery, learning, but also in honor of my dad, who's my biggest hero and my best friend. The appeal of why I'm wanting to do backpacking over any other form of travel is that, as I said, I'm an anthropologist. I want to experience cultures, and you just don't get that by spending 1 week a year going to, Mexico or Brazil or wherever. You staying in a, nice hotel or whatever. You're not getting that same experience. I want to backpack and do a long-term slow trip where I stay in a location for a month minimum and really get to experience what's there, experience the culture, try their food, um, meet with locals and talk to them about their problems and what's life like there. I want to experience festivals. I really want to experience the Ghost Festival in Southeast Asia that many Taoist countries hold. And it sounds so fascinating to be able to explore these other cultures and really begin understanding it from a more personal view than just what's presented in a book. I mean, by no means am I denying the importance of books, but I want to be able to experiencing it. I want to be able to experience it myself. So that's where you guys come in, is that I simply can't afford it on my own. I'm saving up money and everything that I can do to be able to afford it, but unfortunately, I can't afford it by myself, and as much as my parents would love to help me, they can't afford it. So, I wrote more of my dad's story to kind of give you an understanding of why I want to do it from that perspective, but I'm using this video to give my perspective more. And I hope between the two of them you can really see how important this trip is to me and my family, and why I I hate to use it, but I need this trip because I need to discover who I am and I need to get that experience. And if I want to do archaeology, well, there's a whole bunch of awesome, amazing archaeology opportunities out there, from Roman colonies in Britain to abandoned castles, throughout Europe, to just classical archaeology, be that of the Romans and the Greeks. There's Egyptology. There's biblical archaeology, where I could go explore areas in Israel. And then there's everything in Southeast Asia and India, and like I would love to see Harappan archaeology. And so there's just so much out there that I want to be able to figure out what field of archaeology I'm interested in. So I hope with this video and my story, you feel an impulse to help me and help fund this trip. And if not, I understand, and you can't win them all. But I do thank you for your time for watching this video and reading my story and taking time out of your day to help other people. So thank you, and have a nice day. Peace.